Well, hello there. Paul Ogden took me on one of his walks to Gilston, starting at Limpet Beach, adjacent to Aberthaw Power Station. Firstly on the 12th of August with Linda Chipchase, obviously Oggy, and myself. Then again we went and did the same walk on the 6th of September with Tina Abdul and Gwyneth Carter with her husband, whose name I can't remember. First walk I just basically did about 50 still photographs and a couple of little videos, and this ruin on the beach is just one of the stills. And on the 12th of August I did a lot more video. Well, anyway, let's listen to Oggy tell you a bit about the power station.
B station opened in 1971. Aberthaw A operated until 1995. It was subsequently demolished. Its two 425 feet chimneys were the last section to be demolished, and this was done on Saturday the 25th, 1998. The site has 3 generating units, each driven with its own Foster Wheeler boiler. From 2006 and 2007, new steam turbines were fitted, allowing each unit to generate an extra 28 to 30 MW of power. Each unit is now rated at 520 MW. And there we are.
I'll add to that in December 2019 it was announced that Aberthaw B station would close by the 13th of December 2019. The station officially closed on the 31st of March 2020.
Alright.
And here we continue our walk up the lane. West Hall, that's an imposing looking house. I don't know what they do with it or who lives there or what it's used for, but I'll find out one day. Very interesting. And there we go, walking along. And this is an interesting cottage, if you can manage to read that. It didn't mean a lot to us. It's of a different part of the country, in a part of England. I can't work it out exactly. And then we come to the Boys Village. A very important place at one time. I'll let Oggy tell you all about it in a moment.
Now, and how it was created was David Davis, who was the president of the Ocean Coal Company and welfare officer, were co-founders of the Boys Club of Wales, were first inspired to build a holiday camp for their sons and miners. That's David Davis who built Barry Docks.
Right, yeah.
What he wanted to do, because he was the president of the Ocean Coal Company, what he wanted to do is to send the coal miners' children away for a couple of weeks, and they built up holiday camps all around the country for the children to go away for a couple of weeks and one thing or another, and this was one of them. In the early 1920s, after attending a youth camp in Kent, he opened this one on August the 8th, 1925. The camp offered them an escape from the polluted and unhealthy atmosphere of the valley's industrial towns, and place to play and be free, as well as being close. There was also a full-size cricket pitch, putting green, tennis courts, football and rugby grounds, and a pavilion. A war memorial as the centre of the complex commemorated the men from the coalfields who had lost their lives in the 2 World Wars.
And now we've reached Gilston, the outskirts of Gilston. Anyway, it's only a small village. That's Linda Chipchase with Paul, and we found these black ducks hanging about there. They were lovely, and that's me holding that post up. And as you can see, the post says the best kept village of the year in the Vale of Glamorgan. Sorry about the pose. As we continued walking in the village, first time we were there, we bumped into this This gentleman, who was very chatty, lived in this beautiful house with a beautiful garden. And the second time we went, that's him. I never got his name, got his father's name, which was Jeff Nichols. And a lovely pair of gentlemen they were too. And the father actually asked us if we'd like to see around his garden. And what a garden. The front garden you can see just coming in there, and I do have, that's him speaking now, and I do have a still shot from the first time we went there of his front garden. It's coming up right about now. There you go. How's that? Absolutely gorgeous. And he spends a lot of time in the village, actually planting flowers and making the village look pretty, as well as his own garden. Now this is going into his back garden. The logs there are for the beetles, and the wood is for his carpentry. He likes to potch about a lot, and this is where he does it, the old stable block. That's the house, the back of the house. It's absolutely gorgeous. He did most of this work himself. That's the front garden actually, it's just inside the gate. The front garden is out through that gate.
Well, this was a garden I had first.
Planting oak trees as well. Planting oak trees as well.
Aye, there's 3 or 4 there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be a signpost.
Ah.
It's the virus, you know, not the virus, but Dutch elm.
Aye.
So I've cut him off, and but it's in no working on that. Yes, one.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay. There we go. What they like?
Nice. Just the right amount of sweetness.
Look at me, I'm hardly getting through this.
Some of this film is a bit wonky. I'm sorry, I was eating an apple and filming at the same time, and I couldn't hold the camera very steady. I did steady up for that particular shot, looking at the beach from his garden. He has obviously a sit-on lawnmower, which he says was broken at the time. I did ask him about these stones. He said, well, when they were doing that vast lawn, there were a lot of stones there, so they threw them at the back of the garden, and one day decided to make a feature, and it is quite a feature. I like it actually. And now we're popping up into another field above his lawn, which he purchased as part of a field, and lawned it.
It's like a sentry box.
As we left the house, this was the view we had. Obviously the road that we came in on. And this little area here, and I call it that little junction, it looks after this as well. The telephone box with the defibrillator in the telephone box nowadays, not a phone.
No, I just put it on there for the best kept.
Really community spirited.
There we go. Thank you very much. See you, Jeff. Bye.
Well, that was nice, wasn't it? You must hang on till the next video when we have connections to Diana, the Princess of Wales. I'll be bringing that up in the next day or two, so look out for it. So from me and Paul Ogden's Reckless Ramblers, thanks for watching, and see you in the next walking video. Bye for now.